New Zealand's international image is of an unspoiled landscape which is virtually free of pollution. By and large, we buy into the publicity mantra. The air is clear, the water pure, and the population small enough to allow every New Zealander to enjoy a perfect environment. Perfect? Well, perhaps not always. Along with the rest of the developed world, we can't do without our motor vehicles. In the cities, their rising numbers are bringing air pollution to alarming levels. Let's take a look at a few of the worst offenders filmed on just one day in Wellington. But there is a solution. A revolutionary new motor lubricant, A9 technology. In an internal combustion engine, vaporized fuel enters the compression chamber, is ignited by the spark plug, and residues are drawn off for discharge. With A9 technology, the special synthetic soft resins used are attracted to all metallic surfaces and form a highly durable remnant film. Just 0.1 of a micron thick, the film vastly reduces metal-to-metal friction. This results in fuel savings of 5 to 20%, reduction of the oil bath temperature by 20%, and all but eliminates oil top-ups. A9 brings sustained engine protection, smoother running, and reduces engine emissions by 20 to 70%. A9 is not an additive. A9 uses no solvents. A9 does not change the design characteristics of the lubricants. It uses the lubricant purely as a carrier for its active ingredients. Once the 0.1 micron film created by the soft resins is in place on the hot metal surface, it'll last for 30,000 kilometres. A9 was developed in France in 1990.
La difficulté consistait à les rendre miscibles.
The new lubricant had to pass stringent tests in government laboratories. After thousands of kilometres of meticulous simulated road tests and measuring engine emissions, the results were spectacular. A9 was put on the French market. Uses for A9 were also found for the construction, maritime, and aircraft industries. By the end of 2001, A9 had arrived in Australia. In Sydney, a test car was completely drained of oil, which was replaced with just 200 millilitres of A9. With this as its only lubricant, the bonnet was locked and it set off on a 700-kilometre round trip to Canberra. Back in Sydney, it was found that emissions had drastically dropped and the cylinders were performing at optimum compression rates. In 2003, A9 came to New Zealand. Co-inventor Renan Biro, along with local agents Patrice and Diane Raisin, left Wellington on a return trip to Auckland. 8 mayors and city engineers inspected the car en route to ascertain that it was indeed running without oil. Patrice at Auckland, halfway through a triumphant tour. 12 months later, the little Toyota Corolla has done 25,000 kilometres still using the protective film of A9 as its only lubricant. However, A9 is not designed to replace oil, and you should continue to use it in your car. If A9 were to be used in a wide range of vehicles, offensive scenes like this would soon disappear forever. Let's review the key advantages of using A9 in your car. 20 to 70% reduction in exhaust emissions. 5 to 20% reduction in fuel consumption, 70 to 100% reduction in oil use. Best of all, over time, A9 more than pays for itself in savings on fuel and oil, as well as extending the life of the vehicle by reducing the wear and tear by about 50%. These are just some of the 25 benefits available from using A9. A9, a positive force in preserving and maintaining New Zealand's clean green image for the decades ahead.